What's going on, guys? Aero here, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, guys, we just got a brand new Pokemon that seemingly got revealed out of nowhere today, and it seems like a lot of people are talking about it online, and there isn't like an official trailer or anything on Pokemon's YouTube channel, but we do have like very good kind of images of the Pokemon and all of that already, so I do want to kind of talk about it because this is a Pokemon that's kind of been leaked for a good couple of months now, if you've been keeping up with everything that's been coming out for these games. And I want to talk about what it can really mean for the games, because the fact that this is now confirming to be true, it also means now that other stuff that we know about the game is most likely going to be true as well. Now real quick before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I am partnered with Best Buy now, and so there will be links below in the description and the pinned comment to Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet, and even the double pack. If you click those links and then pre-order from there, you can really support me and help out the channel a lot, so I would really appreciate it. And Best Buy is awesome because they'll actually give you free shipping and send the game right to your house day one, so if you want to play the games the day that they're available and have them delivered right to your doorstep, then definitely consider pre-ordering from the links below in the description or the pinned comment. I would really appreciate it. And these games are looking pretty cool, so I know a lot of you guys definitely want them. Alright, so here we are on Twitter where all this information is coming out, and so the first thing that we have here is of course Cerebi's official Twitter, where we kind of have a video here of this brand new Pokemon. So it says here, footage of the new Pokemon Wiglett from the World Pokemon Ecological Society webinar. So here's what we have right here. This is like a 2-minute little video showcasing this brand new Pokemon, but what's really kind of weird about this Pokemon is just the way that this Pokemon resembles Diglett. So we can see right here, like I'm not going to watch the entire video, I'll kind of skim through it here, but we can see this is the new Pokemon that's going to be inside of Scarlet and Violet right here. It's very, very reminiscent of the Pokemon Diglett right here. So it's a very funny looking Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. I know like when Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks were first happening, there was like this one of a water type Diglett, I think, that was posted, and everybody was talking about how funny it would be, but everybody was saying it was fake. And then Riddler Coup, the guy who kind of got everything right about Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and Legends Arceus, the guy who has real information, was like, actually, no, this is kind of something that's going to be inside of the games, not exactly like this, but it is going to happen. And I'm sure this is exactly what he was talking about, as we can see right here. It's not like the fake image where like it was blue and everything, but it still looks like it's going to be potentially a water type Diglett, just like that initial fake image was implying here. So this is what we can see right here, but the interesting thing is that it looks like that this is actually going to be a brand new Pokemon, but it just kind of resembles Diglett. So this is kind of one thing that we've kind of heard about as well for these games, if you've been keeping up with the leaks, is that there's going to be Pokemon that are just straight up looking like other Pokemon, but they're not actually the same Pokemon. Like, it's going to be called a new name, as we can see right here. This Pokemon is called Wiglett, so it's not actually Diglett. It's not like a Paldean form of Diglett. It's not like a regional form or another form of Diglett. It is a completely brand new Pokemon, but it just looks like Diglett, and it's called Wiglett. So a pretty cute looking Pokemon, pretty kind of weird. There's like one spot where it kind of like glitches out a little bit here in terms of its movements. So it's a very interesting looking Pokemon. I think it will be a water type, but we don't have like any official news on this Pokemon yet. It hasn't been like updated to the Pokemon website, or they haven't tweeted about this Pokemon or anything, but we kind of just have a video of that, which is a little interesting. There was also other information where it kind of came out as well. So we can see right here, there's some other images of other Pokemon. So Zangoose and Seviper are also now confirmed to be in the game. Seviper already was in the first trailer because we saw like the scales and everything, but Zangoose now is also going to be in the game as well. We've got some new images right here of just some other Pokemon, the Paldean Wooper, which we can see right here. It also looks like that Applin is also going to be inside of this game as well, so that's pretty cool. We've got pictures here of Snover and Abomasnow, and then it looks like we also have a picture here of normal Diglett. So normal Diglett is also going to be in the game, as well as that brand new Wiglett Pokemon, which we just saw earlier too. So that is all pretty cool. But now we can kind of go in here to the stuff where what this actually means for the games, because if we take a look at Riddler Coup right here, obviously Riddler Coup hasn't really been giving us new information anymore, but he did tweet about this picture right here saying, say hi to our first RF or R fake or RF fake, I think what everybody was kind of saying back then. So remember, this was kind of a thing that he talked about like months ago, where like he was talking about how there's going to be R fakes and stuff, and people were like, what is he talking about? And he said the R fakes, I think people like figured out that it was supposed to mean regional fakes. So I guess they're not actually like regional fakes, but at the same time they kind of are, because they are exclusive to the Paldean region. So I guess he just didn't really know exactly what they were called. So yeah, this man definitely has some inside information. And he also said here, Wug Trio, it's obvious now. So yeah, the evolution of this thing, if it's called Wiglett, it's also going to be called Wug Trio for the evolution. And it'll be interesting to see if they're all kind of like connected to each other, or if they're going to be like three separate kind of holes where they're all going to be coming out in terms of its evolution. So that would be pretty interesting to see as well. But yeah, I mean, besides that now, guys, we can finally talk about what this actually means for the game. Because what this means now is that the stuff that they have talked about in terms of these forms and stuff is pretty much all kind of just seemingly turning out to be true. So yeah, the first thing that we have right here are the regional forms. So these are actually going to be like the Paldean forms that are going to be inside of the game. And it looks like there's really only just going to be 2 Pokemon. That's pretty much all we know about for the games, is that there's going to be a Paldean Wooper, which is going to be poison and ground. We've already seen that. And it looks like there's going to be multiple types of Tauros, where there's going to be one that's just going to be a normal kind of fighting type Tauros. There's going to be a fighting and fire one, and then also a fighting and ice one. And apparently there's going to be like different areas throughout the region where you're going to be able to encounter different versions of this Tauros. So that's seemingly just going to be the only types of regional forms that you're going to see inside of the game. But then we also have straight up just brand new evolutions. So it looks like that Primeape is going to be getting a brand new evolution. Wooper is going to be getting a brand new evolution. Girafarig is going to be getting a straight up new evolution. Dunsparce, a Pokemon that everybody has wanted to get an evolution, is going to be getting one too. And then Bisharp is also going to be getting an evolution too. And then we've got the Paradox Pokemon from the past and Paradox Pokemon from the future, the ones that are exclusive to Scarlet and the ones that are exclusive to Violet. So for Scarlet, we've got Jigglypuff, Amoonguss, Volcarona, Salamence, Donphan, Mischievous, Magneton, and then Suicune, which could perhaps be DLC. So that's the ones that we have here for Scarlet. And then for Violet, we have here in Pokemon Violet version with the future forms, we've got a Delibird, Gallade, Volcarona, Tyranitar, Donphan, Hirayama, Zweilous, and then Virizion, which could also be saved for DLC. So a couple of them are overlap between both games. So like Volcarona is going to be getting 2 different versions, where there's going to be a past Volcarona and a future one. Same thing, which we can see right here for Donphan too. But yeah, it is pretty cool like that. These are going to be like the exclusive forms that you're going to be seeing for each game. But now, here's where we get into the really interesting stuff, the convergent species. So, the convergent species, it looks like there's only going to be 2 of them, but one of them did in fact get confirmed today, and that is the one for Diglett, which is going to be a water type. So that's what we saw here in terms of what Cerebi was kind of posting about. So this is going to be the Wiglett Pokemon, and it looks like it's going to be a water type if we're going by what these leaks are saying. And that also means now that there's pretty much just one more other kind of convergent species that is left to be shown to us, and that looks to be a Tentacool. So it says here that Tentacool is going to be another typing where it's going to be grass and something else that we don't know about. So if the water type Diglett was called Wiglett, then I'm assuming for this Pokemon it's going to be called like, you know, Mentacool or Gentacool or something along those lines, where it's still going to sound like Tentacool, but it's going to have a different letter that it probably starts with, just like how Diglett is called Wiglett. So the fact that we have this water type Diglett and that it is confirmed now to be a brand new Pokemon being Wiglett, people have also kind of discovered that it's based around the garden eel, it seems like. So the garden eel we kind of have images of, so it seems like that's kind of what this Pokemon is being based off of too. So yeah, just the fact that this pretty much now is true means now that it's pretty likely that a lot of this stuff is going to be turning out to be true as well. But yeah, there you go guys, that is pretty much all the information that we have right now about this brand new Pokemon Wiglett and what it potentially means for the other new forms and Pokemon that are going to be revealed very soon. And the fact that this is being revealed now, maybe it could mean that there is going to be like a full-fledged trailer and some more big new information for these games coming out very soon. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to click that like button and also comment down below and let me know what you guys think about this. How do you guys feel about this brand new Pokemon? Do you like it? Are you going to be using it on your team? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. I'm definitely going to have some more Pokemon content in the future, so definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Click on that bell to become part of the notification squad. Go follow me on Twitter at @Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros. And Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.